do this. People can hear our personality and mannerisms through the tone of our voice. It's kind of like your smile. Are you smiling or are you frowning? So keep that in mind this month when you really need to get on the phone. If you haven't been on the phone yet, you need to get on the phone. And you know what? I always hear some of my ladies in my group say, you know what, I've got a concern here with a customer. Can you call her? You're better at this than me. You know what my response is? No. How many times you pick up that phone, you practice. And the better you get at it, the more you call, the better you're going to get at it. Okay? The key is probably, in my book, is also breaking down your time. I tried to look at what I was going to talk about a little bit tonight. Our phone time, I look at it as three things for me. My phone time is, and I do it every single day. I have so much phone time that I do with my team members. I call them. I may not call everybody each day, but I do touch base with them. I'm not an internet person. I'm not a note person. I'm not a writer. I am a pick up the phone and talk to somebody. Not that I like the phone, but I want to hear their voice so I know where they're coming from, the tone. I can't tell that in an email. Okay, so I break it down each day, call, several members of my team, see how they're doing, what are they doing. Number two, most crucial is my bookings. I have to think personally 3 weeks ahead of what I'm doing, okay? I don't know, most of you have cold weather, I'm sure, but I know over in the East Coast we have snow and cold, and January is usually our worst month, so I know I have to spend a lot of time on the phone setting up for the year, saying goodbye to the old year, and connecting with my customers. So I make sure, first of all, before I do anything, that I'm booked up 3 weeks ahead. And I hear people say, well, I got to reorganize. It's going to take me a couple months to get back on track. You know what? If you wait for that, you're not going to make any money. So you really got to set up your bookings 3 weeks ahead of time. Then you can do the other things. So that's breaking down your time. Repeat customers. Refile of gold. God, I wish I was like Jackie Tracy. I know she's on the phone tonight. I admire her because that woman is, you talk about a system, she's got it. But I'm learning from her. What I have done this month already is I put the 09 files in a little box here. Maybe I won't get to them right away, but I put them over in the corner, got rid of them, emptied everything out, emptied the file cabinet out, reorganized by areas. Okay, I go over to Long Island, I go to Albany, I go to Schenectady, wherever I go. I organize it. Then second of all, I put all those files of the people in an order. It would be by my personal shows, my clinics, my chiropractors, and I put that all in order, in hospitals. Then I have I'm kind of simple. I have a little box, and it has all these files, these little, those index cards. And I have lots of great customers in there. And I've got little tags in them. I think Vicki Fanska had talked about that. And every 6 months to a year, I make sure I call people. But most people these are my good customers in this box, believe it or not. I kind of go, I can't touch base with every customer, but I kind of just keep a file of, as I go through each file of where I've been, say a CURS or a hospital, I call individually, and I may randomly pick. I go by the year and a month or whenever I've been there last, usually 6 months to a year ago. I try to call all those people in January as best I can, or an email or a note, but I try to call a lot of them. And then from there, my first question, people always say, what do you say? What do I say? My major key question is, I'm updating my files. You have a moment? This is Gail Bogdanovich with the Custom Fit Bras, and I just want to say, how you liking your bra? I kind of go into that. Are you still wearing the bra? Because if it's been a while. And I would like to make sure that you're in my database. We are having a special, and we have a great special right now. And that's probably my key question that I say to everybody. I'm updating my files. That eliminates any pressure on somebody thinking they're just calling to get a sale. And then I take it from there. And there's your tone. There's your voice. Okay? And your repeat customers, you can keep going out and getting new customers all the time, but you've got such a gold mind. People don't even realize it in the files you have in your office. Whether you're a new person or whether you've been in the business for a long time, if you've been in the business a long time, it helps you to weed out the people that still are not maybe a customer. And setting up appointments. I set up several appointments this week and a couple of shows that I wouldn't have gotten if I wouldn't have picked up that phone and called these people. Yes, I get a concern here and there. Well, I'll make an appointment for a refit. End of story. Okay, let's see. I got little notes here. Okay, customer and clients, whatever you call them, but resurfacing them, as Phyllis said, that is your bread and butter. You're resurfacing your customers. Just think, we have to find our business in this type of business and sales that we're in. We don't go to work 9 to 5 and get a paycheck, $300, $400, $500. I don't know what people make these days a week. We have to find our business, but we can't forget our business, the existing people. And I think that's what I do every January. Some people do it January and July, but mostly January I set up my whole year. I kind of have the flavor of what areas I want to go into, and each week I will pick up that phone from here on in, and I'll always take a couple of those files when I have some free time and make some phone calls. When I get a couple of negatives, I put it away, go do something positive. I call somebody that's upbeat. I'll call Mary Black. Hey, Mary Black, how you doing? You call somebody that's not going to bring you down. Okay, that's another good suggestion. Okay, and I call, like I said, in January in here because of the weather, and starting my new year. And we have some great specials, as Phyllis said, with the skincare and the bras. We have the freedom to choose what we want. We set our goals. The conference should be everybody's goal on this phone call. If you're on this phone call, you need to be at the conference. And I just feel that that's, there is no magic in getting on the phone. It's just you got to get up and do it. And I want to just introduce two ladies to you tonight, and I'm going to come back. And I have a great team, and it was hard to make a choice who I was going to ask. But these two ladies got right on the phone right after Christmas, because I know I talk to people every day. They didn't think about, is it the right time? Is it, oh my God, it's January, or it's not right for me? They got on the phone and they did some things. And I want to take the first lady. Her name is Ann. She's from Pennsylvania, and she's a newbie on my team. And I've been down to Pennsylvania, did a few clinics with her, and left her home. And I'm going to let her tell you from there what she's done so far this month. Ann, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to let you do your little thing.
Okay, hi everyone. I've been with Junique for all of 2 months, and to tell the truth, I'm just beginning. To take some talking points from previous Monday night calls, no, I haven't actually written my goals, but will, honest, I will. And yes, I have the best mentor and upline director in Gail. She's given me amazing advice, worked with me, and given me projects. Okay, so she made me call some people back. This business is like dating. You can't date if you're sitting on your couch. I try to do something every day. I hate the initial calls, but what can I do? I have to make them. How absolutely shocked and surprised I was when I called the owner of a Curves, and she was thrilled to hear from me. She'd seen a clinic in Florida at a Curves and was happy as all get out to hear from me. I've set up a date in February. As a matter of fact, I called her today. A one-day fit clinic. I've sent her my packet with both an AM and a PM appointment sheet. I checked in with her today, and she was just as happy to hear from me today as she was last week. Last week, I had to exchange a bra for a woman. She works at a Curves where Gail and I did a clinic in December. She said, sure thing, I can go back in February and get some women who we missed the last time. She was also thrilled that I took the time to see her and exchanged the bra that she hadn't worn. She said that she would tell everyone how nice I'd been. So that's 2 dates in February, and wow. I'm building my inventory. I have a full range of sizes and 2 styles. I know that I can't sell if I don't have it. Falling off a cliff is a great motivator. I don't have a choice. I need and want the money. I just keep reminding myself that I have lots of uplift in those boxes. I do speak to everyone I know and tell them what I'm doing. A friend has recently hooked me up with a friend of hers who works in a doctor's office. They recently had someone come to the office and sell bathing suits. I honestly would have never guessed. She thought bringing me in would be a great idea. I sent her my intro letter with a flyer about Junique, and I'm having dinner with both ladies next week to discuss the details. I've also added to my inventory in preparation. The doctors do bariatric surgery.